Salute. Happy Monday. What's good? What's good? So this your boy Introverted J. Appreciate y'all tapping in with me. But in today's video, man, I wanna talk to y'all, man, about why it's okay for you to give yourself permission to move forward, to let go of the past. Have you ever been through? I'm sure you have, but I'll ask this question anyways. Have you ever been through something in life to where you went through a tough period? Maybe you went through bullying in school. Maybe you had people that maybe treated you badly, treated you harshly. You felt like you didn't deserve it. A lot of things that you could have dealt with in life. Maybe from the time it happened, maybe up until adulthood. So maybe when you're feeling like, you know what, I still hate that person. I still dislike that person. I don't rock with these type of people, or I'm still holding this grudge about this and that. Or, maybe you just had something happen or something that went down, to where it's just a point of time in your life that you want to just forget about. Like, you know what? That time in my life, that never happened. Well, that hate is a strong word, but I still maybe dislike some of the people that I went to school with. You know what I'm saying? And I graduated in '03, so they give you my age. You know what I'm saying? How old I am. So, but I went through a time to where middle school, high school, elementary school, a little bit of a time to where school was horrible for me. You know what I'm saying? I stayed to myself, you know, went through a period of bullying, went through a period of teasing. I mean, when you're younger, that's gonna happen. But then sooner or later, it's like, all right, you gotta nip that in the bud. You don't want to keep going through that. But when I did graduate high school, though, it's like I found myself being so happy that school's over with and done with. I'm like, I ain't got to see these people no more. Some of these people try to make my life a living hell. Like I say, for me, I kept grudges from that time in school to where someone hit me up about going to my high school reunion. I passed on it. I should have went, but I passed on it. But I wasn't ready at that time for to to let that go, to let those grudges go, to let those feelings and emotions go. I'm like, you know what, man? Hey, them people ain't like me then. They daggone sure don't like me now. Now I'm saying daggone to, but I said, I'm done with the cussing and all that stuff, man. But those people ain't rocking me back then. They don't rock with me now. Why go? Why bother? But now I think about it, like, all right, I should have went. And I remember talking to my wife about that. My wife, like, yo, you still holding grudges. You still upset with people from 15, 20 some years ago. They don't even remember what they did to you. They don't like, that's high school stuff. Let that go. That's middle school stuff. Let that go. Like, they don't they don't even remember that. But I'm like, I do. And people that know me, what I'm saying, closer, they know, oh, Jay don't forget about nothing. Jay don't forget about nothing. He still remembers everything. And a lot of that stuff put a chip on my shoulder, you know what I'm saying? To where I was like, you know what? I didn't fight for myself back then when I was younger. But now that I'm an adult, I'll never let nobody treat me that way again. I'll never let nobody run over me like that again. I'll never let that happen again. And we have a lot of issues that we don't address with ourselves. And if you're watching this video in May, you know what I'm saying, it's mental health month. So it is no secret, you know what I mean? I've been, like, for the past maybe about a year or so, you know, I've been just trying to work on myself. I've been talking to my therapist. Salute to my therapist out there. She knows she is. But I've been learning a lot about myself to where I'm like, okay, I walked around with a lot of anger in my heart. Walked around with a lot of unresolved issues, man. I'm like, I need to let that go. I need to give myself permission to just move on. Like, okay, hey, that was school. That was high school. And I'm sure for you, watching this video, if you clicked on it, you maybe dealt with something like that or something different, to where people may have treated you unfairly. We all walk around with our guard up. And I've been walking around this earth 40 years with my guard up on defense mode. And I've been exhausted. I've been tired. You know what I'm saying? Walking around with a chip on your shoulder sometimes it can just make you weary. It can affect you emotionally and even physically. You can get physically sick by just holding on to so much, having so much built up inside you, so much weighing you down, so much stress. We're carrying a lot on our shoulders that don't need to be. We're carrying around a lot of burdens that we shouldn't have to. In the city that I'm from, it's even hard to give people compliments or big them up because we carry a lot of anger inside of us. You speak to somebody, say, "Yo, hey man, I like that jacket you wearing, man. That's dope. That's kind of fly." They look at somebody, man, look at you. You know me? You know me? You don't know me like that to ask me to give me to tell me that, and you like, whoa, hold on. I was just trying to let you know, yo, hey, I like the jacket, man. Like, look, I like that jacket. You just trying to big them up, give them a compliment, but hey, hurt people hurt people. A lot of people deal with unresolved issues. So when you just trying to do something, give somebody a compliment, something nice as that, it can turn into something bigger than it don't need to be. Because we all got our guard up. We all bobbing and weaving in life. We all dodging so much emotions. Hurt people. People cutting people emotionally and just bleeding out. You know what I'm saying? God sending angels down here and people, and we hurting the people that God sent to us and sending them right back. Like, you gotta let go of the past. It's hard for me to let go, even me saying this right now. This one of the hardest videos I've had to make. I ain't want to talk about this. I put this video off months and months. And for those that's a supporter of mine that watch my videos, if you go back to my earlier content, it was a lot of anger in that, and the topics that I was talking about, the way that I was talking about it. I'm a lot more chilled and relaxed today because I've been just trying to do the work on myself because I want to just let go of the past. How can you receive what God got for you now? You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to let go of that, like we still holding on to grudges. We still just mad at people, mad at the world. For a long time, I had a chip on my shoulder. I felt like it kept me going every day, like that chip on my shoulder of me just knowing, oh, people passed over me, you know what I'm saying? Like in school, always being picked last, you know what I'm saying, in recess to play kickball or basketball, or you know what I mean, or you may have liked someone, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, and they didn't want you. They passed up on you. You walking around with this chip on your shoulder, and it gave you a reason to get out of bed every day to be like, you know what? Okay, this person may not wanted me, but somebody else want me, or hey, this happened to me back then, but this ain't gonna happen again. Like, you're walking around with a chip on your shoulder, and it's cool to have that confidence, that swagger, that to be braggadocious and all that. But you gotta also remember, man, you know what I'm saying, you can't, you know what I'm saying, hurt people as well that's there to help you. Because also just holding on past resentments, man, people can't tell you nothing. People trying to give you good advice. People want to be there for you. People want to help you out. People want to just love on you. People want to just be there for you. You giving them the stiff arm like the Heisman, man. Look on the trophy, just stiff arming them. You stiff arming them. They just want to be there, and they push a lot of people away. And I'll tell you a big secret. I push a lot of people away too. Yeah, me, your boy. Yeah, I did it. Push a lot of people away because we keep our guards up, man. Like, I hold a lot inside. That's the one thing that I've been learning about myself. Like, all right, Jay. Like, a lot of that stuff from the past, a lot of that stuff that hurt you, you packing it in, you packing it in. One person say something to you that was messed up. You don't address it. You pack that in. Somebody, you know what I'm saying, that did you wrong, they treated you wrong, pack that in. Because me, if you like me, then the person is a peacemaker, a gentle giant, as they say. You don't want conflict. It's like with me, I've always tried to avoid conflict. I was afraid of conflict. Now, I mean, if it come down to it, it come down to, you know, I argue with the best of them. But I've always been raised to keep the peace. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. That's always been me. That's always been my motto. Salute to my dukes. Say, boy, don't start nothing, but hey, when it's time to get down, you get down. A lot of that stuff in the past I didn't let go or take care of, like it affected me, you know what I'm saying, in the relationship with my wife or with friends or, you know, plenty of stuff like that, man, that'll just weigh you down because you got so much on your shoulders. You living every day to prove somebody wrong. What I mean is just carrying a lot of burdens on you that you ain't meant to carry. Let God take care of that. Yeah, let God take care of that. Fighting battles that you weren't meant to fight. You gotta let it go so God can give you something better, something bigger, something greater. Realize when it's your season to end things with somebody. Don't keep trying to force things. Knowing, okay, we had a good run, we did this, all right, let it go. Something big and better out there for you. You was meant to be happy. You wasn't meant to walk around with so much anger. You wasn't meant to be just living a life that's unfulfilled. You wasn't meant to just be here and just struggle. You wasn't meant to be put on this earth just to pay bills and die. It's better things out here for you. Better things ahead. You just gotta move forward. You gotta take that first step. Put one foot forward, the other one, and you're on your way. It's tough. But as long as you got people around you that care for you, want the best for you, you got a good support system, even if it's just one or two people, that's better than nothing. You know why I can say that? I'm living proof of that because that's the journey that I'm on right now. That's the season that I'm in right now. I'm giving myself permission to move forward right now. And I ain't looking back. I can't go back. Ain't nothing back there for me. I'm moving on. I'm going to be the best that I could be. And you're going to be the best that you can be. We got this. Now, before I go, I want to just thank y'all for watching the video, man. If you're still here and to the very end, I salute you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Be sure to hit that like button. That really helps me out a lot. You ask me, Jay, how can I support you? Hey, hit the like button. It's free. It don't cost nothing. You hit that like button, man. It pushes my video more and more through the algorithm so people can see the video, and that way this channel can grow. You know what I'm saying? Also, make sure you're subscribing. Hit the notification bell too. So I know some people saying they don't get the notifications when I upload content. So if you're one of those people, man, just let me know in the comment section if you don't get my videos sometimes. And we'll see what we can do about that, because I want to make sure everybody gets the content. And also, be sure to, you know what I'm saying, watch this video right here, you know what I mean? And if you like me and you want more and more content, you the binge type, check out the playlist right here. Over 30 plus videos from me, man, that I done did so far in the past year or so. There's something there for you. So you want to just chill, put the videos on the playlist, check that out right there. I'm sure it's something for you. So I appreciate you. We out of here. Yeah.